Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. We got a couple we're looking at. What's going on, my boy? We sounding good? All right, perfect. We're gonna break some stuff down a little bit, y'all. But if y'all was in the live yesterday, I watched the Sunday chart analysis. A lot of charts end up going as projected yesterday, especially with the currency pairs. Finally seeing volume will wake up and come into the markets after like 2 months of just range and consolidation. A lot of these moves are finally playing out that we was looking for. Like GJ finally held 192 as support, and as you can see, once held it as support, started tipping off. So we're gonna be looking at continued GJ buys. We're gonna be looking at continued GN sells, and then we're gonna be looking at GU buys as well, y'all. You already know the drill. Make sure to go ahead and like the live as y'all hop up in here. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. If you look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting. Got a new video dropping later on today during New York session as well. Dropped a video yesterday for y'all. Make sure to check that out if you haven't already. So we're about to see how this next 15 plays out. Those just join the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. That's just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free seminar, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. All right, new 15 just popped up. As far as news today, we do have 8:30 Canadian news, and then later on tonight, probably around 10 or 11 o'clock, we're going to have some JPY news pop off. Again, we're waiting to see if GU can hold 29.85 as support. If we can hold 29.85 as support, we're going to be looking for continued buys going to 30.10. That's what we're looking at right now. We're paying attention to GN and GJ as well. G is the closest one to actual setup. So that's why we're paying attention to this right here. Price been stuck here for the past like 20 minutes. We'll see if we can break this level. As we see, we've kind of been just stuck here since London session. Let's see if we can hold this level right here. We're going for round 2 on this. Again, we're looking to see if we can hold this level as support. It did a decent job yesterday. Did a nice push, but when it did the retest, as you can see last night, it failed to hold that support. So we'll have to wait and see if we can hold this level as support. Because like always, you want to enter buys off support. When enter buys off support, and then you want to enter sells off resistance. Right, so if y'all was in the London session live yesterday, remember this is the plays that played out. I dropped the Sunday chart analysis, right, and we was talking about that in yesterday's live stream, and then we was looking for a sell setup here when London session started. But see, price chilled here all London session, and it continued to push down when New York session popped off, right? Then when New York session popped off, I dropped the New York price watches for the members and students talking about GN and GJ. And then those ended up going as projected and flying the second half of New York session. Now, I'm typically off the charts or doing other things after like 11, 12 o'clock. I was able to call these signals, but they did go and play out as projected. So this is again why it's important to not only be in the live streams, but members and students to watch your price watch list. I'm going to show footage of that later on this week, so make sure you're on the lookout for that. Got some trade breakdowns for y'all this week, as well as some other videos dropping. Just dropped updated stock video for y'all yesterday. Got a new crypto video dropping for y'all today as well. Got a lot of videos lined up for YouTube this week, as well as got videos lined up for Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post every day on both pages. So yeah, GE was kind of stuck right here. Try to see if we can hold this as support though. Again, as far as news popping up today, we don't got too much. We have a 8:30 Canadian news, and that's pretty much it. And later on tonight, 11, 12 p.m., we have JPY news popping up. Now again, we just had big reversal take place with the GN, right? So we're looking for continued sells. So as long as we can maintain and hold 23.95 as a resistance, we're still going to be in this downtrend looking for sells. So as far as GN is concerned, we're going to be looking for sells in 1-2 places right now. We're going to be looking to see if one, price retraces a retest 23.35. Let's see if we can continue to hold that as resistance, or if it can break below and hold 25.55 as resistance. We can look for continued sales going to 20.90. All right, y'all. So we got a few sellers we can find right here. New 15 about to pop up in about 2.5 minutes. Make sure to go ahead and like the live, y'all, as y'all hop up in here. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 3,100 subscribers. We can hit 3,200 easily. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed price break above this level. So now we're about to see if we can hold this level. Again, we want to see if we can hold this as support. If we can hold this as support, we're going to be looking for continued buys. All right, again, if we can hold 29.85 support, we're looking for buys going to 30.10. I'm looking for buys going to 30.10. Yeah, I'm like, if this is looking here, we got a new 500 about to pop up in a second. GJ's pushing as well. Again, with GJ, we're going to be looking for buys also. So we're either going to be looking for retracement retest to 194, or if it can break a whole 194.65 support, we can look for continued buys going to 195.30. Now, this thing shot up over 100 pips yesterday, including last night. So this thing's been going crazy. But it also finally made the higher high we've been talking about for the past month, right? I know it's been like, wait, you keep on talking about 192. That was the main resistance level that we needed broken and held as support, as you can see, for the longest, right? We kept on rejecting this level over and over again. We finally broke through it Friday and yesterday. All right, that's exactly what I was looking for. Same thing with GN. We'll break down GN in seconds because y'all know as soon as I go into teacher mode, that's when prices want to do shit. I do like how this is looking right here. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. Want to get any charts, drop them in the chat. Shout out to the new members, shout out to the new subscribers. Speaking of new members and new subscribers, don't forget those that sign up for one session, schedule your sessions for this week. Some of y'all already signed and scheduled them or had some sessions yesterday, but not all y'all have set them up. So do not forget to do so, y'all. All right, I sent y'all the link. Make sure to schedule y'all's sessions this week. The reason why I'm not talking about NAS is because NAS is in reversal territory. So we're going to do his thing, but we can't talk about it right now, right? So if you watch the Sunday chart analysis, make sure to check that out if you haven't already. First link in the description. Again, throughout this beginning of every single week, it goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, which if you watch, you'll see a lot of charts that's projected so far. But it'll also go what we see price doing, or we see price going throughout the entire week. All right, so make sure to check that out. But like we talked about in that, this time we had bearish momentum. As long as we could hold these levels as resistance, we could see price fail to do that yesterday. This resistance level got rejected, turned to support, but it's also still treating 19,870 as resistance still, as we can see right here, right? So as long as we can maintain holds low as resistance, we still got bearish momentum, but price is going to, in order for the downtrend to continue to break back below 19.30 and hold as resistance, and ultimately come back down to 1990 for the downtrend to come into play. Now, if we break above, start to hold 19,870, 19,860 as support, we can see short-term buys going up to 20,000, if not 20,200. All right, y'all. I'm personally not gonna mess with it. I'm not going to go for buys on it today. I'm only going to go for sells. But again, I'm only going to go for sells if it breaks below these levels as resistance. So pulls as low as support and does whatever here. I'm personally going to leave it alone. That doesn't mean I can't see how it could react to what it could do from those price points. I'm just personally not going to go for buy setups on NAS today. We went down these GN setups as well. Again, these are very, very simple setups. We'll have some trade breakdowns for these dropping later on. Right, but again, we was going for buys. We had this low price failed to break from resistance and support. But remember, we was catching buys here as well. You can see these buy setups. We was catching these buys. Right. And then price failed to hold this low as support. Rejected. Through it. And y'all been watching my stock and crypto videos, you'll see that this is the same stuff I'll be talking about in stock and crypto videos that's been taking place when everyone's talking about shit's crashing. If you haven't watched my updated stock and crypto videos that dropped earlier this week and last week and the weekend, make sure to check those out, y'all, because again, it's very important to understand not only what price is doing, but why it's doing what it's doing, as well as where you can expect price to go as well, if it goes from the upside or to the downside. All right, y'all, so make sure to check those out. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today during New York session as well, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. Make sure to have y'all's noties on as well. Got a new 5 and 15 about to pop up in a little bit. But yeah, so and then we had this resistance level. Price moved through it. You can see when it retested, pushed up, and then it failed to make a new high here for like 3 weeks. And it finally made a higher high last week when we went for junior buyers last week. These levels are off to the levels this week. You can see after that, failed to hold that level as resistance to support, and that's when the reversal took place. Going into Friday and Sunday night going into Monday is when volume kicked in. So that the reversal, right? So we're looking for sales on. Let's see how this next 15 plays out. G is crazy. Let's see if G can hold this over right here. This is going crazy. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts. Drop in the chat. Shout out everybody in the live with me. Shout out everybody in the live. All right, new 15 just popped up. EJ still pushing. We're going to see if we can hit this next level right here. That's a retest going on. I like how this is looking. That's a retest. Let's see how price reacts to this next level right here. But in and out, just so we can see how it actually reacts when it touches it. All right, again, let's pay attention to see how price reacts to this level. This level right here. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm giving you charts, drop them in the chat. Yeah, so y'all see how price ended up rejecting that level. So this is again why we wait for price to break and hold these levels. Let's see what these other charts are. Retest. Means retracing as well. Retracements. NAS is still in no man's land. Again, we do got a couple news events today. I'm not going to be going live with members of students during. It's going to be going live tomorrow with the members of students during FOMC. But we have at 8:30 Canadian news popping off, and then later on tonight we got Japanese news popping off. And then tomorrow we also have, after all the news, the JPY bank holiday. So if you're keeping in mind for the those going to be trading the Japanese pairs. New 5 minute just popped up. All right, so GJ is right back. So we're going to see, we're going to break this level this time. We saw last time how it rejected, and we see prices made its way back up. So we're going to see how this plays out. See what it's going to charge up to. GU just did a nice little test for us as well. It's pushing up. GN still trying to figure its life out, as well as NAS100. What's going on, Daniel? It depends on the trade. Now, for this trade, if you want to know the stop loss, is in the signal room link in the description. But that's another thing with trading. It's situational. There is no every trade needs to be 25 pip stop loss. Every trade needs to be a 50 pip stop loss, no matter what. All like, you know how they be having those posts where it's like, oh, here's a lot size key. You know, if you have $100, use this lot size. $500, use this lot size. That stuff is not. That's not how that shit actually works. Right? There's a lot deeper than that, but situational. I never go on the charts and be like, this is 15 pips, so I need to drop this down 20 more pips because I need 40 pips for a stop loss or whatever. It's all situational. It depends on what you're looking at. It depends on where price or how price is reacting to the levels you're looking to enter and exit off of, and it also depends on the type of setup you're looking for, right? If you're trying to be a little bit more aggressive, you can do a tighter stop loss, higher risk reward, or if you want to be a little bit safer, you can do a wider stop loss. It's all situational. But I never go into charts in my head saying I need this amount of pip stop loss no matter what. So we got GJ this level. Let's see if we can hold this level. We got GU pushing as well. I think we just hit TP1. So we'll go ahead and let the members and students know. TP1. I saw this in real time. Y'all just joined the stream. Rewind. Y'all saw when we talked about GU. Y'all saw when GU retested. Y'all saw how GU was red. You see how the wick again reacted to this level here, and now we see price holding some of that support and pushing up, right? Now I still got some work to do. Still got to take out these highs to the left, but y'all see the method to the madness in real time, y'all. See it happening in real time. This is why we trade off these levels. Now again, did I don't think I made that video yet. That video's dropping today. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm not gonna talk about this. I got a video talking about this. I'm just gonna play this. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I want y'all to watch that video. So I don't know what I was about to break down here. Stay tuned for the video dropping today on Instagram and TikTok. But again, just look how accurate these levels are. This is why not only do we respect them, but we always trade on and off these levels. Right? You see how price turns over from resistance to support. This is how that shit works, y'all. This is how that shit works, y'all. Even we're not competing against bears or bulls. Ain't no animal cruelty going on over here. We're simply just following market flow. We're just simply following the flow of price. That's all we're doing here. Let's move this shit up. Stop us up. Some of these setups. GJ's pushing. GJ's pushing as well. Might scale and add another position here if we can hold. 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. GU pushing also. Yeah, we broke this down in real time, man. Make sure to hit that like button. And we just broke through the next TP, y'all. Again, it's called the playbook for a reason. GJ flying as well. And it's called the playbook for a reason, y'all. Let me let the folks in the chat and the signal room know. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. Let the members know we just hit. Set the next TP. Let it pop up in a little bit, y'all. So right now, this position is at a 1 to 5 short ratio setup, meaning whatever I risk, I'm up 5 times that amount. So if I risked $100, I'm up $500. If I risked $1,000, I'm up $5,000 off this one position. G is obviously still pushing right now, but from where it's currently at, if I was to close the trade, I'm up whatever I risked. So right now it's at a 1 to 1. Right, so if I risked $100, I'm up $100 right now. Risked $1,000, I'm up $1,000 right now. But the full setup I'm looking for, if it does this full move I'm looking for, it's going to be a nice 1 to 3, almost 1 to 4. So we're about to see if today plays out. The next TP2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's nothing more satisfying than watching candlesticks go your way. Tell you, top 5 feelings. I ain't gonna lie. All right, make sure to watch y'all's charts. Y'all stick to y'all's game plans. All right, profit is never yours until you close the trade and ultimately withdraw or get that payout. Markets are finally waking up too. This is what we've been waiting for, y'all. The past couple weeks or the past couple months, this is what we've been waiting for markets to wake up, especially on the currency pair side. The indices and gold, they've been moving, right? But currency pairs, they've been slow lately. But we're back in action now. All right, y'all. So another successful live stream. Gonna let these trades play out. Just again, a recap. If y'all just joined, I recommend watching because we really broke down GJ and GU. Y'all will be able to watch the whole process of waiting for it to break this little retest, playing out, entering the setup, all that good stuff. Again, this signal I did post in the advanced play signal room. So if you want to know the signals, the stop loss, all that good stuff, make sure to hit those links in the description. New video dropping later on today on YouTube as well as Instagram and TikTok. So make sure to be subscribed and have y'all's bells on YouTube. Make sure to check out the playlist. All playlists are up to date besides the stock playlist. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram playmaker_way, TikTok _playmakerway_. Post every day on there as well. But again, as far as GJ, if it can hold 194.65 as support, you can look for continued buys going to 195.35. All right, y'all. And then with GBN, you either gonna look for one or two things: to retrace and retest 23.30 as resistance, or if it can break and hold 22.60, 22.55 as resistance, we can look for continued sales going to 21.90. All right, y'all. And then gold, not really gonna mess with gold. I talked about NAS already, but these are the main two I'm gonna be watching and paying attention to besides GU, y'all. All right. Hit another TP. I'm gonna let the folks know. So that's a nasty candlestick right there. And shout out to those that hopped in with us, because again, we broke this down at the beginning of the live stream. We watched this whole thing play out. But shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal from Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, I signal service on mentorship program. Make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. Again, you watch any of my YouTube videos, the last 2.5 minutes, I go over all the details, services. But if you guys got any additional questions, y'all can always DM me on the back. Yeah, we'll be back at it live same time tomorrow. London session 3 EST.